welcome back to the channel and welcome to our next stop and our new destination, Chongqing. So Chongqing is one of the largest cities in the world. It has a population of 32 million people and it is larger than the size of Austria. I can't believe that. It is massive. It's got more people than Australia, even though it's 93 times smaller. It's quite a mountainous city where the buildings are built around the mountains. So you can be on the 18th floor and then walk out to what seems like the ground level. And then you can walk out onto the 8th floor of that same building and it will seem like the ground floor still. So we're going to explore that. And it does look quite polluted here. Maybe it's cloudy, maybe it's foggy. It has over 100 foggy days a year. So please join me whilst we explore one of the largest cities in the world, the largest in China. Welcome to Chongqing, the mega city. So this is what we just came down from in Eling Park, and this pagoda has 8 levels. Eling Park was created in 1909 and it's one of the oldest parks in Chongqing. Let's go and explore more of the park, and then I have something very interesting to show you that is not far away. Let's go. So here we've got a lake or a big pond. There's some goldfish in the middle. It's not very clean, not well looked after, a lot of leaves in it. But we have this nice walk through kind of bridge here, and we can walk around. So I've already seen a lot of people taking photos, wedding dresses, costumes, so this looks like it's a popular place to come and take photos. This park is a little run down, maybe because the winter's just finished, but at the entrance they're doing some renovations on the footpath, and here the lake is empty and cordoned off. But there are still nice places. And entrance fees, I'm not sure. I read online it was about 10 to 20 yuan, but I just walked straight in. So maybe it's free, or maybe I should have paid, I'm not sure. But anyway, for me, it was free to enter. Maybe I was just lucky. Maybe the internet was wrong. That wouldn't be the first time, since a lot of the information for Zhangjiajie was wrong as well. Wow. You can see the whole city. Now, it is polluted. I guess it's pollution or it's cloudy. And of course, there's going to be more around the other hillside here and around there, which we can't see. But this is just a 180-degree view of Chongqing. It is absolutely a mega city. Like I said earlier, 36 million people live in the region. So not just the city, like the outer suburbs, I guess. And it's bigger than Austria. What the hell? I cannot believe that. How can it... Austria is not a small country. How can it be bigger than Austria? 93 times smaller than Australia, but what, like 50% more population? So there are some observation decks, of course, where you can go up to the top of some of the big towers, but you're going to be paying, I'm not sure exactly how much, but it's going to be a decent amount, and nothing wrong with this view. So the park is clean, like again, there's no rubbish to be seen anywhere. There's leaves all over the place, but of course it's autumn. No, not autumn, spring. I get confused. Used to the southern hemisphere, not the northern hemisphere. Yeah, so it's spring. Winter's finished, so it's spring. Although I thought the leaves are meant to fall in fall or autumn, so I don't know why there's so many leaves. So this park is a little rundown compared to other things I've seen in China. Now, I don't know, maybe because it's the end of winter, like winter's just finished, so they haven't looked after it as well because it's been a lot quieter, but they're doing renovations at the entrance. They have closed one of the ponds and it's dried up. And they're just like a lot of leaves everywhere, whereas like when I'm walking the streets, people are sweeping up the leaves. And no entrance fees, which makes me think, so if people aren't getting charged, maybe they're not putting as much effort into maintaining the park, or they don't have the money. It's quiet and relaxing in here, especially it's a great place, especially when you look at how massive the city is. Although my first feelings of Chongqing is that it doesn't feel as big as it looks. It doesn't seem as busy as you'd expect from a city of 32 million. When I was in Delhi seemed a lot busier, a lot crazier. Here seems to be more order. Maybe that's just a coincidence in the areas I've been and the times I've been, but that's just my first views of Chongqing. There's so many staircases rather than footpaths because of all the hills. So in parts of the city, there's not going to be any footpaths. There's just going to be all these types of staircases. So it's not making my knee and leg feel any good. But we're nearly down the bottom of the hill we were just on before. Okay, so I'm at the next stop, and you might be wondering, why are all these people here? Is it to see the sunset? Is it to look at all the skyrise buildings? Well, no. That is what we're doing whilst we're waiting. What are we waiting for, you might ask? Well, it is behind me. Here we go. We've got just a normal train. Nothing special about it, is there? Oh wait, it goes right into a building. Chongqing has created a train line that goes through a building. And there are shops, but apparently it's also a residential building. So the technology is quite high that it doesn't create too much noise. And of course the metro doesn't run all night, so they are still able to sleep. But it's just crazy that they've allowed this to happen. So this has become quite the tourist attraction, as you can see. As we see that, the sun is going down behind the buildings. And then another train coming out of it. So this here is Liziba Station. So I'm now gonna get on there and go somewhere else. Okay, and here we are down by the river. So here the bridge is lit up and you can see all the amazing buildings are lit up. This one here has Chongqing on the side in English and Chinese. You can't see the rest of it.
Hello.
But what I am here for is what's right in front of us, behind the bridge. So this is Hongya Cave. And here we also have boat cruises going down the river. But let's try and get closer to the water. Okay, so we're now under the bridge, and this part we're able to walk through. We couldn't walk through because there was water down there, but let's go down. And the water is so far away from the park. So there's a park just under the bridge and just here, but as you can see, the water is very far away. Okay, and here we have Hongya Dom, which translates to Hongya Cave. So as you can see, it's not actually a cave. It's an 11-story building built on stilts. So it's an 11-story steel building that was built on or in front of a cave in 2006. So from what I've heard, inside it's very touristy with lots of souvenirs and everything, but we're gonna check that out another day. I've had a fantastic first day in Chongqing. I've had great views of the city. I've been amazed by the size of it, and it is beautiful at night. Please like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and see you at the next stop.